All right, guys, welcome. We have the leaders from Notre Dame Prep's BeNice program. How are you guys doing today?
I'm
Not
doing
too
well,
bad.
thank you. How are you guys?
We're doing good.
I'm good.
Good.
So we have a few questions to ask you. The first one being, how are you guys making sure you stay mentally healthy through this time? And what can you encourage or recommend kids to do to stay mentally healthy during this time?
So during this time, we've been doing a lot with our social media. So our social media team's been active weekly posting, and now we are creating a video doing the notice invite challenge, and we are listing all of those and explaining them, and then we're going to release the video within, I think, the next week, so everyone can kind of get an idea of what BeNice is and an idea that we're always here for you and kind of the faces behind our club. And we've been encouraging we've been doing Zooms with our counselors and other students, just letting them know that obviously we're here for them during these times, because I know for a lot of people school is their safe place. So the fact that we don't have that's very difficult.
I think one of the most important things about staying mentally healthy during this time, because obviously it's hard not seeing everyone, feeling like you can't go anywhere. But I think one of the biggest things is just reaching out to loved ones, reaching out to friends, and keeping in contact, checking in on them, because it's a struggle for everyone. So there's support in just reaching out and knowing that you can help someone else, and then they can help you too if you need it.
For sure.
Cool.
Sure, yeah. That's great stuff. So the next question, how has quarantine affected your plans for this school year?
So basically what we've been doing is we've switched to completely online. So our school, we do a Zoom every 8 days per class. So it's just one Zoom per 8 days. And then everything is, we use Power School. So they list out all of our assignments. And then I guess you could say we're kind of teaching ourselves as much as we can. And obviously a lot of our tests and finals have been moved, which is really nice. And it's very accommodating. So that's good.
Yeah, I think our school has done a pretty good job of being understanding with all of this, because not only are the students struggling with the transition, but obviously the teachers are too, with having to figure out the technology and everything like that. So I think the school just in general has done a pretty good job of knowing, or telling everybody that we're going to get through this, and then being pretty open about when people submit it and being understanding of different circumstances that people are in, so it doesn't feel like an added pressure.
How about you guys?
I would say our school is doing a pretty good job. All the teachers, they're putting a lot of work to accommodate, but I think so far it's gone pretty well.
Yeah, I agree. I think our students are adjusting, and our teachers are adjusting as well. So I think it's equal balance. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the next question is, what are you guys doing to keep your school updated, and how are you making sure that everybody is doing well?
So like Bella was saying, social media has been a big thing. We're going to be releasing that video soon, kind of just telling everybody what BeNice is about, but we don't want to go in too much depth for it, because we still want to have that assembly whenever school starts back up again, so people really know what it's all about and get a more in-depth feel for it. But this video is just kind of blanket the idea of BeNice, so people are familiar with it and people are more comfortable looking at our Instagram page and kind of knowing just what we're all about.
For sure. And I think it's definitely very beneficial that we're talking school to school, so we can get your guys' ideas too, because BeNice is a a team. So I think it's really awesome.
Yeah.
So the next question, and it might not have happened yet, but how has BeNice changed the culture of your school? What do you plan to do to continue that? And if it hasn't happened yet, do you see it changing the culture in any way?
I do see a change in the culture already. BeNice is something that we've been wanting to do for a while. So the fact that it's finally here is I don't know, it's really it's kind of a relief, because I know that everyone here, it's we're all here for each other. And I didn't recognize how many people were really struggling with mental health until we kind of had our original meeting and discussing bringing about this club. So I don't know, it's it's a family oriented, I guess you could say.
And obviously not everyone at the school has been introduced to it yet, but like at our first meeting where anybody that was interested in knowing about BeNice was welcome to come, there was such an influx of people. Like we had no idea how many people were going to come. And we filled the entire room and people couldn't even sit down because there wasn't enough space. And just knowing that there were so many people that wanted to help out, wanted to know what this program was all about. It was really good to know that we had that sense of community already.
That's really cool. So what made you guys want to be a part of BeNice? And then did you have a personal mental health story that motivated you to continue your leadership?
So I've been wanting to do something like this for a while, and I was thinking about like You Matter and everything. I didn't know anything about BeNice, and we went to it was a state mental health conference, and that was like a turning point for us for sure. We sat through a whole lecture and we knew that was what we wanted to do, and our counselors were there, and it was just like we knew that this is what was best for us. So, and I do have like a mental health story, I guess you could say, that kind of like goes along with it all, that I was planning on sharing at the assembly, but unfortunately it did get canceled. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think at that leadership council, especially, they were just giving out all these different statistics of mental health in schools and mental health in teenagers, and I really had no idea how big of an issue it was until that moment. And at that moment, it was also like a turning point for me. I realized, wow, we really need to do something. And Bella is my best friend. She's been my best friend since high school, and I always just want to be able to support her and support anyone else that's been struggling.
Awesome, yeah. So, last question. How do you feel you have impacted your school community, and in what ways do you think your school has welcomed the BeNice program?
Well, personally, I feel like it's really brought like a bunch of people together. Like, I don't know, like I love talking to everyone and just like being social, but this group has brought together like people from a bunch of different friend groups, and like it's not just like Elena and I here. We have so many other people that are helping us through this. So it's just awesome. I feel that like it's really established a kind of family, like I said earlier. So that's where I see like the importance of BeNice. And once again, just knowing that you always have like a shoulder to lean on and there's always people there for you, because I know that's what a lot of people struggle with, especially within school and like the pressures of the school environment and our age, like striving to get into college, and like it's so competitive. So I think this is where kind of have a nice balance.
And obviously, with anything that you introduce new, there's going to be some people that give you backlash or give you hate for it. But I think the majority of the school has been open to it. And like the people that really need to hear it and really need to know that we're there for them, they're hearing the message and they're taking it in with a lot of positivity and optimism. And I think that's the best part of it all, especially like as Bella was saying, we have that family aspect. And as part of our BeNice, we have different committees that we're split into. And I know personally the committee I'm in, I had never really talked to a lot of the people that were in the committee. And now I talk to them almost on a daily basis. It's just creating those connections and knowing that we have something in common. We want to go out and help people.
Sounds good. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. We look forward to doing more collaborative stuff with you guys in the future.
Thank you
Of
for having me.
course. Thank you so much.